Indiana versus Texas Tech. Boom, boom, boom. All right, let's watch these guys practice a little bit. We're gonna pause stream until the game starts. This matchup right here, number 6 Indiana, 3-3. Number 5 Texas Tech. They're a 3-3 team. This is a battle right here to stay at that middle ranked 5th spot right here. Indiana, they had some big talking. Their starting quarterback Capri has retired from the game of the ACFL after being clowned and being bullied after his performance against Miami. I think generally he should not get this much hate. We've seen a worse performance this week by Landon, the Auburn quarterback. He should not be down on himself at all. But the show must go on. Indiana needs a big win here to bounce back from a loss. Texas Tech, very great team, well-coached team. They have a defense. They have everything, all the tools to be great. They came back on Boise State last week. Boise State was managing the game throughout the way. I had to lead the broadcast to stream a different game. But Texas Tech did come back and did do their job. And you can't deny that. They're doing great. We will begin the TikTok stream. Posted up in a minute. We're waiting. Probably in 3 minutes we will begin it. Start it up. But really, yeah, my general thoughts, Texas Tech is winning this football game. They got to that 5th spot. I thought so they would be at that 5th spot from their performance. Now it's all about just staying there. I don't believe they might not get that spot. They might not be at that 4th spot, but they can stay at this 5th spot. That's all they need. Stay at this 5th spot. Get easy win over Indiana and buy back the new week. But we haven't heard anything about this new Indiana quarterback. I know nothing about it. I wonder who's going to be this Indiana quarterback. We will find out. I will be saying, we'll be announcing, we will be getting a bar stool created. And hopefully I become the host of it. Let's look at the rankings here. Georgia, number 1 team, 6-0. Miami, number 2, 5-1. Hawaii, 5-1. Oregon Ducks, 5-1. That's our top 4 right there. I knew Oregon was going to get there after their big win against the Sooners. Sooners dropped down. The Sooners needed this win. But Oregon, they could just throw the football around. Miami, they just got a great defense. Their offense is all right. Yeah, but if Indiana loses here, Auburn could come back. But we're looking at Ball State. They're 4-2. But you know, we will see. The game should be starting in a minute now. I'll be meeting up with the commissioner to start the TikTok stream. We'll be duoing the stream. This is a prime time matchup here. But I did just find out it's gonna be Georgia versus Miami next week. That's gonna be a very great matchup. 2 good running backs going at it. Haven't seen Georgia play yet. A lot of teams have been forfeiting against them. Nope, we should be starting now. Oh, Indiana has 10 more minutes to get their team, I'm guessing. We're going on a more 10-minute delay here. Ugh. Oh, I think this is a press box over here. I'm about to get in it. But man, oh man. The ACFL. This is great, man. We will be going on a pause break here. All right. It's time for kickoff. National anthem is over. Texas Tech is deferring to the next half. He's returning it. Stopped at the 30-yard line. Man, I wonder who's going to be this Indiana quarterback. Since their last quarterback got shut out the league. The MVP kicked out the league, man. It's crazy. Looks like Indiana's about to have a huge blocking set here. Right, 3 offensive linemen. All right, this is a new quarterback debut for Indiana. Let's see it. This Texas Tech defense is really good. Hikes it, but there's a flag. Indiana Hoosiers declined the penalty. All right. Looks like we're going to have an empty set here. Hikes it. I think this is what they're going to try to do now often with a new quarterback is establish the ground game. They're going to want to run the football. They got a new quarterback in, trying them out. I still don't get how ex-Heisman winner gets shut out the league. Quarterback rolls out to his right. Looking to pass here, throws it. And it's intercepted. Man, this Texas Tech defense, man, love running cover 3. It's a little crazy, man. Let's see, there's a flag. Indiana Hoosiers accepts the penalty. All right, let's see some Indiana Tech football. I streamed their last win last week against Boise State. It's a very great matchup. Boise State was winning the whole game. They came back on them. That Boise State D-line was just going for that quarterback. I think this might be the big problem with Texas Tech. They don't have a good O-line. Lots of holding penalties. And they let up 8 sacks in the first half. So can this Indiana D-line just get to the quarterback and help out their offense here? Texas Tech quarterback is getting everybody lined up here. Emotion is running back out. Whew. But really, if Indiana can get to the quarterback here, they can win this game and bounce back. Never mind, he throws it up. Caught. Wide receiver's going down the sideline. It might be a first play touchdown, man. Broken coverage by this Indiana defense. Man, you can't let this up. Yeah, why is he so wide open? Yeah, you just can't be this wide open. Texas Tech will be going out for the 2-point conversion here. Because the Indiana team needs a bounce back. Quarterback hikes it, rolls out to his left. He's running out of time here. What's he got? He's getting close and he's sacked. And this was just the main problem about this Texas Tech team. They don't have an offensive line that could block. If Indiana could just do this all game and maybe just get some points on this drive, they can win it. He's going down the sideline. He's tackled on their 22-yard line. This is a bounce back for Indiana. They established the run game. The quarterback just can't be too aggressive. Just play conservative. Manage the game. That's what Boise State did against them. Against this Texas Tech defense in the first half, and they played beautifully. This Indiana team needs to replicate this to having a shot. All right. See what Indiana brings up here. Seems like Indiana, they're going to run a heavy set again. Maybe establish a run game. How about their quarterback? Runs it. Gets a gain. Play like this. Play clock manage it here. Just manage the game. Don't let Texas Tech have the ball. Keep the ball out of their hands as long as you can. If you can make it 12-0 at halftime, that's a win on Indiana's part. Throws it. Completes it to his left. Yeah, get easy completions with your young quarterback here. Let's convert this 2nd and 12 here on the 20-yard line. Hikes it. Third and 9, 3-yard gain. But I don't know if this Indiana team. They keep giving the ball to the offensive lineman. It's a penalty each time. All right, quarterback backs up. Needs to find somebody. Don't take a sack here. Throws it. Gets. What just happened? Is that a fumble? I think it is. Fumble. Huge hit by that safety, man. Catches it. Boom, sticks him in. That might be the hardest hit I have ever seen in this league. He should put this on his highlight reel, man. I don't even know how Indiana is ranked this high, man. Maybe Auburn. I need to see an Auburn and Indiana matchup. Most definitely. Delay of game. 5-yard penalty. All right, quarterback hikes it, rolls out to his right. Has a clean pocket, delivers it to his tight end. 9-yard gain. You see what this Texas Tech quarterback can do when he has a clean pocket. He can play real well. Hikes it, quarterback run, gets the first down. Smart play calling by this Texas Tech team. Just get it there. Don't be too aggressive at throwing coverage. Get 3 yards, play the clock in, win the game. Rolls out to his left. He might just take it here and run it. Never mind, he's extending the play. Throws it. Caught. Touchdown, Red Raiders, man. This Red Raider team has came to play. Broken coverage, it feels like, for this Indiana team. This Indiana team, they are running cover 4. This guy just runs a deep drag route over wide receiver, and just gets it there. I say yes, send the blitz here. Have this quarterback in the rest. He cannot throw if he's under the rest. You're going to have to have man coverage. Send the house. Because he can pick apart hit defenses like it's nothing. Hey, all right, let's see this Indiana team come out here. Gotta do something here now. All right, quarterback hikes it. He's rolling out to his right. It's going down. What's he got? He's running out of time. Throws it. Receiver catches it. Can he hit a juke move? Nope, he is stopped and hawked down at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. First big play for Indiana here. Now I just got to take care of the football. Limit the turnovers, and you can win this game. They need this win to stay in that conversation. All right. Let's see this Indiana offense come out here and hopefully scores again. They need it. All right, quarterback rolls out. Steps in the pocket. Delivers a beautiful pass. But there's a fumble. Another big hit by this Texas Tech secondary. Man, they came ready to play. Boomstick. And recovers his own forced fumble. You got to take care of the football, Indiana. Maybe just catch the ball and get down. Don't even try to hit the juke move at this point. Or it's going to be another forfeit loss. Another week. All right, Texas Tech is getting everybody lined up. This is what I like about this Texas Tech team. They are very organized. They get everybody lined up into certain spots to block certain people, to run certain routes. It feels like this Indiana team isn't doing nothing. They are just coming out there and just running the plays. But, you know, their quarterback did retire after being shunned out the league for throwing 4 picks against the number 2 team in the country. It's not his fault. Hikes the running back, direct snap, gets a good yard in the carry. All right, direct snap back to the running back. All right, 3rd and 4 here. Stadium impulse is getting loud here. Empty set. Quarterback's run out to his left. Can he check it down to his running back? What would he do? So, yep, checks it down to his running back. But running back just doesn't make the catch. What's going on with this guy? All right, quarterback hikes it. Rolls out to his right. Throws it up. Beautiful dot to the tight end, man. This Texas Tech team just came ready to play. I think they will stay at this 5th spot. I don't think they're a top 4 team, but they're going to stay at this 5th spot and be a contender, most definitely in the playoffs. Throws it up. Incomplete. Good play by this DB. But this Indiana D-line needs to get to his quarterback. He cannot throw under the duress. But he's going to take it and scramble here. Get a couple yards on the gain. Why do they have helmets? They need them, bro. All right, quarterback rolls out. Goes back. What's he got? Throws it incomplete. Get rid of the ball. Yeah, that was probably his main problem last week. He would just go back and just get sacked and not get rid of the football. He's starting to get rid of the football now. That's really what he needs to do. And he's starting to do it. He's been making a change from his performance from last week. All right, he hikes it, rolls out to his right. Throws it up. And it's caught. This is his 3rd touchdown today. Man, he's having a performance. Yeah, I can't even fathom what's going on here. India might as well forfeit this week like they did last week, man. It's just another blowout. See, this is what happens when you get rid of your quarterback who's a two-time Heisman winner, who won natties. You shut him out for having one bad quarterback performance, and Texas Tech quarterback, he's sacked. You guys treated him like Jay Baker, and now he's out the league. He's shunned out. He was still a leading in passer after his performance. He played the number 2 team in the country. Let's see this return. He's stopped on the 36. Why did QB get kicked out the lead? He threw 4 picks against Miami, and everybody hated on him, and he felt embarrassed and left, sadly. But he didn't get kicked. He left. He was, it was just under pressure. I was trying to beg him to stay, you know. I thought he could still do it, but he said that's the old him. He's not in his prime no more, is what he told me. Is Indiana just going to fight it today? You got at least get some points for the rankings. That's all I say. Get some points for the rankings. Hurdles. Running out of time here. Gets to his tight end. That might have been the tight end screen right there. Good play by the tight end. What's the game? It's just a regular season game, man. Throws a screen pass. Hurdles. Gets through. Steps out of bounds. Yeah, number 6 Indiana versus number 5 Texas Tech. But Indiana, they're going to take a huge drop. I think Auburn should have been ranked higher than them. They played the number 3 team, and they lost, but it was still a close game. All right, quarterback, direct snap, takes it in. They're moving up the field here. All right, throws it, but it's just too incomplete. This young quarterback, his first start of the season, isn't looking too good. Yeah, Texas Tech is not late. Texas Tech, they made a comeback last week. They was down 16-zip to Boise State, and they came back. That Boise State, they had 8 sacks in the first half on Texas Tech, and they came back and won it. Yeah, we do got to give him a break. He has to fill in the shoes for a touchdown. Great pass by the young guy, the young quarterback. Yeah, we do got to give him a break. He has to fill in the shoes for a guy who won 2 Heismans and 2 national championships. Yeah, but good pass by this quarterback. Throws it up. Had 2 guys there. I mean, Indiana can still come back here. It's second quarter. They're getting more comfortable. It may have been the stadium impulse here at the Red Raider Stadium. Quarterback gets it. He needs this conversion. Rolls out to his left. Just don't get sacked, man. You can afford throwing the Hail Mary here. He throws it up, and it's caught! And he just got mossed. How do you join link in bio, the Discord? Yeah, but this Texas Tech team, they're just going to keep driving down the field. This Indiana team needs to get pressure on this quarterback. He cannot throw under the rest. Looks like this quarterback's going to go under center here. Yeah, Texas Tech, they're a decent team. They're going to be a playoff team, contender, but they're not better than Oregon or Hawaii or Georgia or Miami. Those are the top four right there. Georgia's undefeated. Miami's number 2. Hawaii's number 3, and Oregon's number 4. They just don't have they don't have a defense or an offense like them. But Texas Tech, they're just a great coachable team. He's running out of time here though, and he's sacked. This was this Indiana defense needed to do all game. What league is this? This is the ACFL. You can link in bio for the Discord. Quarterback's backing up. I do remember, yep, and is intercepted. Good play. Indiana is coming back. This was the problem about the Texas Tech quarterback during the Boise State game. They had 3 safeties in the first half, too. They gave up 3 safeties last week to Boise State. But still managed to come back in the second half. I wrote them off. I went to go cover the Oregon versus Oklahoma game instead. Maybe I should have streamed that game because Oregon blew out Oklahoma. Hurdles, though. He's getting there. This Indiana comeback might happen. This young quarterback, he might be the Sooners' reason to come back here. He hands it off to his running back, but it's stuffed. Never mind. Great play, but there's a flag on the plate. It might be holding. Yep. Maybe pushed back. All right, quarterback rolls out to his left. Throws it up. Can he get it? And it's caught. This quarterback has found his spacing, and Indiana might come back here. Yeah, this young guy is special here. I think he might fill in the shoes for Capri, their old quarterback. Capri, after quitting the league, he's still leading passer, though. He's still leading passer after being out the league for a week. And was in the MVP conversation still. I still think he can make a comeback. But he's done. Yeah, they're going to be a playoff team. I think there's teams that they can definitely beat at that lower spot, but they're not going to be a national championship team, and it's good. I think they're going to lose to Boise State. I think if they play Auburn, that'll be a great matchup, though. It's 2 teams with 2 tough losses to big teams. Auburn just lost to Hawaii, which that was a great game. I thought Auburn was going to upset for a minute, but they threw the little trickery. I know Texas Tech did this against Boise State, coming out with the trickery. They came out with 2 quarterbacks the last game I covered them. Did a double pass. This D-line needs to get home to stop Texas Tech. Only rushing 4 guys isn't enough. But It is. He's sacked. They're getting it to him. But this Texas Tech quarterback, he's poised. He can play the long game. It might be a penalty. Someone might have jumped off sides. Let's see. Incomplete. Let's see what the penalty is. Is it holding? Oh, too many men on the field. Yeah, this quarterback, he told me himself, he carries this offense. It's all him. He told me he's the guy who's going to be carrying this team to the promised land. Quarterback might as well just take it. And he is. There's another flag on the plate. Let's see what it is. Is it holding? Yep. Yeah, I said this offensive line isn't good. They have a lot of holding penalties. They let up a lot of sacks. To be honest with, before the game, their coach was asking me if I could be an offensive lineman for them. I said, I'm a commentator. Delivers the pass to his receiver. Will they go for this? Or punt it? Give him bad field position. Let's see. How can you change positions in Discord? I believe it's just rules. You just gotta change it. Just go to rules. Quarterback is rolling out to his left. He's running out of time here. Yep, and this was just this quarterback's problem. Just get rid of the ball. This is why they almost lost to Boise State. Yeah, this might be another Indiana comeback. Runs the football. Touchdown, Indiana. They have made the comeback. This quarterback, man. It's all right, though. Texas Tech did defer to the next half, so we will see. Sorsby was kicked out of the league, man. Sorsby cannot play. He was doing too much gambling on our Prize Pick media account. Gambling on Texas Tech. Yeah, that O-line is very terrible. I was talking to him about that, and he said he just can't do nothing about it. All you got to do is just pick apart the defense as he can. Yeah, he is kind of tough. I was telling, when I was watching the Miami versus Indiana game, I was like saying they got to run the football. Give the football to the Indiana quarterback. And, to the running back, and they never did. And that might have been the real reason why they had all those interceptions against Miami. Oh, it's caught! Head top. Mossed. All right, kicks it off. Yeah, their young quarterback is showing up. He needs to fill in the shoes for their old quarterback. All right, we'll see. Quarterback hikes it, rolls out to his right. What has he got here? He might be getting sacked. And it's a fumble. Recovered by Indiana. Man. This Indiana team is just... Wow. You can't even just say what's going on. They're making a comeback. There's defense. But this quarterback for Texas Tech, he is very poised. He made multiple second half comebacks before. Where's Discord? It's in link in bio. Yeah, he definitely did lag. To be honest with you, if he didn't lag, it might have been a safety. I think the lag saved him. Direct snap to the quarterback, and he scores. He is playing like Fernando Mendoza right now. Fernando Lorian. Yeah, there is a ton of issues. They're looking for offensive linemen. If anybody wants to be an offensive lineman for Texas Tech, they're looking for them. Oh my God, the offensive lineman comes in at quarterback, but it might be a flag. Illegal man downfield. Yeah, they need offensive linemen real badly. Their coach was begging me to play O-line for them. I was like, I don't even know how to play. How do you join this league? Link in bio. Discord. All right, they're stopped on the 42-yard line. I mean, Texas Tech, you do defer to the next half. Maybe run the ball and set up for a Hail Mary. Maybe throw one down there. Don't risk a sack or anything. He throws it. Caught. There you go. Maybe call a timeout. Get it down. Call a timeout. Yeah, we do have. I think we do have Ohio State, or we did. People have been. Owners been changing their team's name. We did have a Michigan. Can they kick it? Yes, they can kick it, but I do not think they have a kicker. Not a lot of teams have kickers. I watched Auburn. Their quarterback was the kicker, and he ended up getting. He might get a spot taken by the backup. They had and it's caught. Touchdown by the tight end. Texas Tech is right back in this, and they get the ball at halftime. You put BTA on Indiana? Yeah, this quarterback, once he has time in the pocket, he can just do that. Do not run zone coverage against this quarterback. He just finds a hole into that coverage. You got to blitz him every time. You got to run that man. What's the game called? College football. If you want us to zoom out more, you can press the button to. There's like a button for it, so you can for the stream. You can I don't know what to call it, but you can definitely zoom out and see. Can you join? Link in bio, man. All right. Texas Tech has the ball. They can tie it up. All right, quarterback hikes it, rolls out to his left. What's he got? He's running out of time. And he's sacked. You got to get rid of the football. That's what this guy gave up 3 safeties by just running backwards. Just step in the pocket, throw it away. Or run the football. This Texas Tech team, they love running empty. They are an air raid team. It might be a holding penalty here. Dang, everybody's in double coverage. Pat it down. All right. Stadium impulse. Quarterback throws it up. Ooh, almost intercepted, man. Oh, it says Lincoln expired. We'll get changed up a bit. Link in bio, Discord, if you want to join. All right, let's see this Texas Tech offense. 4th and 23. They need something here. They let Indiana come back on them. What a phenomenal performance by this freshman quarterback. And he's sacked again, giving Indiana just better field position. This Texas Tech quarterback, he's the best player on this team, though. Nah, the quarterback isn't god awful. He led them to a comeback yesterday against Boise State. His offensive line isn't good. He's under the rest all the time. All right, let's see what Indiana here. This freshman quarterback has been playing great. Will he fill the shoes for Capri, their Heisman winner, two-time Heisman winner, two-time national championship winner? Quarterback that was kicked out, that left the league and retired. And he does. He throws a touchdown. Dot on the slant route. And it's now 36-24. Indiana, they're really going to bounce back. They could be that. They're going to take that 5th seed spot away. Oh, after this 2-point conversion, let's talk about the ACFL rankings. Quarterback throws it up, though, and it's caught. Man. Yep, but we're going to be pulling up the rankings. The number 1 team in the country, the Georgia Bulldogs, they're 6-0. Miami, number 2 ranked team in the country, 5-1. Hawaii, number 3, 5-1. Oregon, number 4, they're also 5-1. Then we know Texas Tech and Indiana. But that Auburn team, they dropped down from 5 to 7. Ball State is ranked 8th. LSU is ranked 9th. Utah is ranked 10th. Boise State's 11th. Oklahoma is 12th. Texas A&M is 13th. San Diego State is 14th. Oregon State is 15th. Illinois is 16th. Iowa State, they're the 17th team. Quarterback rolls out to his left, though. Throws it up. Open. No. So back when I'm saying USC, they're ranked 18th. Kennesaw State is 19th. And lastly, North Carolina, they're ranked 20th. They're 0-6. Man, bad season for them. All right, quarterback is running out to his left. Throws a bullet and is incomplete. Good hit. Yeah, Jay. No, you should have been here for the Auburn game. They was calling him Jay Baker. The Auburn quarterback was playing bad. Their third-string quarterback ended up coming into the game and throwing a touchdown to making it a 2-point game with 10 seconds left. This quarterback, he's just running for his life. His line won't block for him. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the defensive lineman. Oh, my God, this guy. This is going to be his next. He's getting player of the week, most likely. Oh, what did they just do? What just happened? All right, quarterback is backing up, though. Throws it. And it's on a dime. But it's incomplete. Foot wasn't down. Really, I would challenge that if I was Texas Tech. Quarterback is rolling out to his left, though. Throws it up. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Let's look at upcoming schedules for Week 7. We got number 1 Georgia versus number 2 Miami. Number 3 Hawaii versus number 4 Oregon. Number 7 Auburn versus number 8 Ball State. Number 9 LSU versus number 10 Utah. And number 11 Boise State versus number 12 Oklahoma. That is our prime time matchups for the week. Quarterback, he's running out of time. And he just walks out of bounds. He's really breaking down today. I've seen they had a comeback. Yeah, Georgia and Miami. Yeah, that's gonna be a great game. All the Heisman people that's in it, all the guys that's in it, they are all on either Georgia or Miami. Georgia has 2 good running backs. Miami has 2 good running backs. They both got good quarterbacks and receivers. Everybody is in the Heisman voting on that team. But I don't know. This quarterback, he's doing good. He can really fill in his shoes for their old quarterback, who sadly retired after the Miami game. Who do I think is winning it all? Really, Miami. I watched. That was the first game I ever covered on a Friday, and I was like, "This Miami team is ferocious. They got a good defensive line, good secondary, and 2 great running backs." First play of the game, it was a 70-yard touchdown to the fullback. That's crazy. Yeah, but Oregon isn't a bad team either. They're an air raid team. They just throw the ball. Their defense isn't really great. Alabama isn't a team, but their defense is all right. All right, quarterback is rolling out to his left. Throws it up. Caught! Head topped by this guy. He's getting player of the week. Notre Dame isn't a team, but Alabama isn't a team. Incomplete, though. For the football program, like the actual Alabama team, man. Yeah, he does gotta catch that. Yeah, Notre Dame isn't in the league. All right, stadium is loud. They need this 3rd and inches. Will he play like Fernando Mendoza D-line is getting to me. Hurdles. That's a hezzy. He needs to find something here. Throws it up. And it's to the defense. That might as well be a punt. Maybe he should have ran the football. I haven't seen him run it to the... Yeah, Indiana might win it. Texas Tech, though, they could do it. They play long games. They will take being down 3 scores at halftime and come back. They play the long game. The game is called college football. Yeah, he does need to take his checkdowns. But he's under duress. He can't handle pressure in the pocket. And his fumble picked up. Touchdown, Indiana. Let's see if this stands. Will the refs let this stand? We'll see. Yes, I think they will let it stand. It's a fumble picked up. Is the Bulldogs, Georgia? Yeah, they're number 1 in the league. They're 6-0. Teams forfeit to play them. Teams don't want to play them. They'd rather forfeit. I haven't repped them yet, but they've been forfeiting a lot. Oh, play will be taken back. All right. All right, let's see. What about USC? USC's 0-6. They're not really too good. Yeah, it might be a safety too. Boise State had 3 safeties on them, which I think Boise State, they should be higher in the rankings. That defensive line is just too good. The score did just get changed. They just did it. What about LSU? They're a mid-team. Let me look at LSU. They're ranked. Let me look at it. Yeah, LSU. They're ranked number 9. I don't think they played last week though. But it's a 4th and 20 here. Stadium impulse is coming in. I don't think there is Florida. Rolling out to his right. Throws it up. Can he get it? And he catches it! Great catch. All right, quarterback's rolling out to his right. Throws a bullet, catches it. What? I don't know. I think Texas Tech might score here. Yeah, bro. This how this Texas Tech quarterback just plays. Oh, man. And it's a fumble. Oh, my God. Another fumble. Oh, my God. How do you do this? Yeah, Texas Tech, they need offensive linemen. If you play offensive linemen, you will get a starting job here. They need guys. They've been begging for guys. It's a holding call, though. But he's sacked. Yeah, nah, this guy isn't playing. Nah, there's guys in here who was actually playing like Jay Baker. He isn't no Jay Baker. Jay Baker. Jay Baker actually played good at times, bro. I watched some of the lives. I remember seeing Jay Baker had a 90-yard passing touchdown. Yeah, this offensive line is very awful. Oh, they got their backup quarterback in the game. Shoot, throws it to the starting quarterback. Never mind, that's not the starter. It's a different guy. But that's just crazy, though. They got their backup in the game. Backup quarterback rolls out to his right. Goes incomplete. I mean, Texas Tech can still come back now. I don't think Indiana has a kicker, so they could just stop them. And I think that's what they're about to do. If Texas Tech gets to stop on Indiana, they can still come back. There's still 2 minutes left. And it's intercepted. The running back threw the ball. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, I don't know what they was talking about. Yeah, I said Oregon's a very good team when they said that in the chat. I was like, you're gonna have to outscore Oregon to beat them, or had the defense to do it. But I think Hawaii will beat Oregon. Hawaii, they're just a well-coached team. They managed the game. They managed the clock real well. Yeah, it's about to be a safety. Never mind. He catches it. Jukes. All right. Let's see what he's made of. Catches it. Gets another 5 yards to his favorite target. Y'all got... Do you guys think Texas Tech will come back? Force the overtime, maybe? Never mind. You gotta get rid of the football. Yeah. Yeah, Indiana's gonna have a bounce back win. Most likely. They needed this win after being blown out by Miami last week. Yep, and he's sacked. It's a safety. And Indiana might have sealed the deal. You got to get rid of the football, though. You can't blame your offensive line here. Just get rid of it. Yeah, whole line is horrible. That is game. You know, never know, though. This Texas Tech team in the start, they had some pretty big fumbles. They was knocking these Indiana dudes out with these fumbles. They was boomsticking. They was having some big boomsticks. Yeah, but I want Auburn to play Indiana. I think that would be a great game. Because I need you guys to see this Auburn quarterback. He's not really good either. What week is this? I believe it is week 7. Yep, it is week 7. Season 4, week 7. Texas Tech comeback. They're gonna need like a fumble here and get an onside kick. They got the backup quarterback still in the game though. Yep. It's a fumble! Get it, Texas Tech! And they do! Oh my god, I called it! They do get the fumble with the backup quarterback in the game. They do in fact they do in fact get it, yes. I told you they would. That's all they needed. They're at the score here. Score here and kick the onside. That's the only way. All right, this quarterback needs something here. You got to get rid of the football. And you don't. Get rid of the football. Throw it out of bounds. Live another day. No, the Auburn quarterback is not good. He is probably, they were comparing him to Jay Baker. I still believe in him. He can manage the game, but then he starts to be aggressive and play like Jay Baker. Like, he could play like Tom Brady if he just stays conservative and checks it and throws his check downs. But when he starts getting aggressive, he plays like Jay Baker. He throws a bunch of picks. I believe he had like 5 picks against Hawaii. Like, they were beating Hawaii 16-0. And then Hawaii just came back and blew him out. And then they benched him in the fourth quarter with 2 minutes left, and they put the third string quarterback in. He scored it, and they was only down by 2. But the game is over. Great matchup. Indiana just takes the win. Indiana just get a celebrate win. Hopefully, I want to get some more announcers with this, though. All right. Bro, wait, why don't we get the other guy that's in here, bro? I looked at his stream, bro. Why don't we get him in here? Bro, is it, bro? But yeah, but when's the Georgia and Miami game? Because I was seeing, like, Georgia versus Utah. All right. I still stream on the YouTube. I just stream it so people can just get videos and films from it. Because that's why people ask me to do it. Hey, you're welcome, bro. All right, man. Peace. All right. And that's the stream.